In the village of Aduko, beauty was a currency more valuable than gold. Girls with wide hips, smooth skin, and confident laughter were praised openly. They married early, married well, and lived comfortably. Girls without these things were invisible. And then there was Sena. Sena was thin, painfully so. Her collarbones showed through her dresses, and her hips were narrow like a child's. The other girls whispered when she passed. "She looks unfinished," they said. "No man wants dry firewood," they laughed. Sena had everything. Her mother had died when she was 10. Her father followed 2 years later. Since then, she lived with her aunt, Mem Kokoi, who never let Sena forget she was a burden. "You eat too much for someone no man will marry," Mem Kokoi would say, banging pots in the kitchen. Sena worked harder than anyone in that compound. She fetched water before dawn, cooked, cleaned, farmed, and sold vegetables in the market. Still, she was treated like dust. At night, she cried quietly, pressing her face into her mat so no one would hear. She did not wish to be rich. She did not wish to be famous. She only wished to be seen. One hot afternoon, Sena stayed late at the market. Most traders had already packed up. The sun dipped low, painting the sky orange. That was when she noticed the old woman. She sat alone beneath a torn umbrella, selling nothing. No tomatoes. No yams. No cloth. Just sitting. Her back was bent, her eyes sharp, and her skin looked older than the earth itself. Sena felt something tighten in her chest. Without thinking, she approached. "Grandmother," Sena said softly, "are you not selling anything?" The old woman looked up slowly. "I am selling," she replied. "But only to those who can afford it." Sena glanced at her empty hands. "I have no money." The old woman smiled. "I didn't ask for money." She reached into a faded cloth bag and pulled out something folded carefully. It was a piece of cloth, deep red, embroidered with strange symbols Sena had never seen before. It looked old, yet new. The old woman held it out. "Wear this beneath your clothes," she said. "Do not show it to anyone. Do not boast. Do not lend it. And never wear it out of greed." Sena hesitated. "Why are you giving this to me?" The old woman's smile faded. "Because I know what it is to be mocked," she said quietly. "And I know what it is to be tested." Before Sena could ask another question, the old woman placed the cloth in her hands. "Your life will change," she said. "But remember, every gift listens." Then she stood, turned, and disappeared into the crowd. Sena blinked. The old woman was gone. That night, Sena unfolded the cloth in secret. It was soft, warmer than normal fabric. When she wrapped it around herself beneath her dress, a strange calm washed over her. She slept deeply for the first time in years. The next morning, Mem Kokoi screamed. "Sena!" Sena rushed out, a heart pounding. "What witchcraft is this?" her aunt demanded. Sena looked down and froze. Her body had changed. Her hips were fuller. Her skin glowed. Her posture upright, confident. Even her face looked softer, more radiant. At the market, people stared. Men greeted her. Women whispered. A wealthy trader offered to carry her basket. By evening, Sena had sold out, something that had never happened before. That night, Mem Kokoi was suddenly kind. "You should dress better," she said. "You are becoming a woman." Sena said nothing. She remembered the old woman's warning. Days passed. Weeks. Sena became known as the girl who bloomed overnight. Suitors came, hunters, traders, even a respected man named Kojo Mensa, known for his wealth and good character. Kojo spoke gently. He asked about her dreams. He admired her silence. For the first time in her life, Sena felt chosen. But not everyone was happy. Her cousin Amma, who had always been praised for her looks, noticed the shift. "How did you suddenly become this?" Amma asked sharply one night. Sena shook her head. "I don't know." Amma's eyes narrowed. One evening, after Sena had bathed, she left the cloth folded beneath her mat. That night, Amma could not sleep. She crept into Sena's room. She found the cloth. The moment she touched it, it felt warm. "This must be it," Amma whispered. The next day, Amma wore it. At first, nothing happened. Then her body began to change too much. Her hips widened unnaturally. Her face twisted with pride. Men stared, but not with admiration. With discomfort. Amma laughed loudly. She boasted in the market. "See me. I was always better than Sena." That night, she could not remove the cloth. Her skin burned. She screamed. By morning, Amma's beauty had warped into something frightening. Her smile stretched too wide. Her eyes never rested. People avoided her. When she finally tore the cloth off, it crumbled into ash. Amma collapsed. She never recovered. Her laughter became madness. She wandered the village muttering, "I wanted more." One night, Sena dreamed. She stood in the market. The old woman appeared. "You remembered," the old woman said. "I was grateful," Sena replied. The old woman nodded. "Then your blessing will stay." When Sena woke, the cloth was gone. But the change remained. Sena married Kojo, not because of the cloth, but because of who she had become. She built a home for orphaned girls. She taught them this: nothing that is stolen lasts. Nothing that is rushed survives. And no gift works for a greedy heart. And in Aduko, when people speak of sudden blessings, they whisper, "Be careful. Every gift listens."
Thank you so much for watching my videos. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions help me continue to create and share these stories with you. Thank you again for being a part of this journey.